simply put it, creates my life. I graduated from Bentley University in a degree in finance. I spent 4 years there in Boston. After that, I came back to Saudi. A few years of work experience in a consulting firm. After that, I had the passion to start something of my own. There was another project that I was involved in before I started Create that gave me, I guess, I learned a lot from that experience. It was called Laymoon. It was in a very different sector. It was in the healthcare and recreational sector. Just because my family and their businesses are in a healthcare center, healthcare industry, I was more interested in that back in the time. We started Laymoon. It was very beneficial for me. I learned a lot. I grew my network. I gained experience while I was there. But also in parallel, I was working with 3 of my really close friends since childhood. We wanted to support startups. That was something that was there from the beginning. And the words that we actually used was we wanted to empower these entrepreneurs. And at the beginning, we wanted to see the potential that was in the market and see which types of startups needed support, maybe financially or in business development or in one of these areas. So what we did was we set up a company where we were scouting startups and trying to see the needs that they wanted so we can help them develop. After a while, we felt like it was quite vague. So what exactly are we trying to do? What exactly are we trying to help? Who are we trying to target? The idea popped up when I sat down with my sister. Basically, my sister had an Instagram business where she used to sell cakes. So me and my friends, we were thinking about these types of businesses, people that started their business on Instagram. There are plenty in Saudi. And we wanted to see if they needed some sort of support or services being provided to them to help develop their business. So I sat down with my sister and I started asking her, what type of challenges were you facing as an Instagram business owner? Is it the financial aspect? Is it people coming in, knocking on your door every day, asking for the products? Is it managing your Instagram account? So she mentioned a lot of different problems. It was managing her financials, tracking her orders, finding a space to display her products, and many other things. So it got us thinking, and we wanted to know if this was something that was common throughout everyone else that was in this market, or is it just my sister's problem? So we did a survey, and we contacted a few Instagram businesses, and we collected the information that we were looking for to see if there was something that was common between them. And after going through this process, we've realized that there were common issues that these Instagram business owners were facing. So we felt like there was no service provided to this segment in the market, and we felt like it was a huge segment in the market. So a lot of people know someone that sells something on Instagram, whether it's abayas or jewelry or accessories or food. So the idea of Create started to come to life, let's say. Our designer, who was developing the logo and the brand, felt like social market was more of a definition of what we are. So we're a market that basically collected all the social media businesses in one place. What is Create? I'm assuming you're figuring out yourself what is Create. So basically Create is a place where a startup that supports startups. That's what we always say. What we do is we provide Instagram businesses. These Instagram businesses, they have high quality products, they have great potential, but they need support to develop their business. So what we did was we got a store, we rented out the store. We broke it down into like smaller pieces. We have racks for clothes, we have tables for accessories and cosmetics, shelves and refrigerators for food. We provide them with the space within the store rather than renting a whole store right at the beginning of a startup's life. It's a bit risky. The second thing we do is marketing. So we understand the value of speaking to your customers and sharing your brand and your concept to them. So we needed to up our marketing game for our clients as well. So what we did was we created, of course, our own social media page. We cover the products and brands that we have in our store on the page on a consistent basis, on our story and our posts. And also we do many marketing activities. We do events inside Create, we do events outside Create. We go to bazaars and other places to get more exposure for our brands and for our name. So with every startup, there are some struggles that we went through. One of the things that we struggled a lot with was the legal process. So there was a lot of paperwork that we needed to do so we can open Create, especially a store. Opening a store is quite hard to open because there's so many different entities that you need to go and fill in paperwork for. So that was one thing. The second thing that we struggled with was finding a location. It was really hard finding a reasonable location in Jeddah where it was a really good one, but at the same time it wasn't very high in cost. We struggled over 5 months until we found this place, and we're glad that we waited for. Some of the benefits that I had since starting Create was, one, the network of people that you get connected with. As an employee in a company, the people that you meet are usually limited just because of the position that you're holding. But as an owner of a startup, you have access to a larger network of people that you can commit to, and that was something that I benefited from. The second thing that I benefit personally was I was able to follow my passion. So my passion was in consulting, but I used to like consulting for startups, and at Create, all our clients are startups. So it was nice to have the chance to actually do what I love in the company that I started, which was consulting for these small businesses and helping them grow.